guys, my name is Cherita and I need an intro. So as you guys can see the title of my video, I will be talking about drama channels and beauty channels that are basically trash. And probably your favorite guru, whether they be a drama guru or a beauty guru. What is a guru? Guru is probably trash. Before I even get started, make sure you guys hit subscribe for new content from a fresh new face. And I will be getting to new fresh faces later on in this video, so make sure you guys stay tuned. So let's just go back to the beginning. YouTube has been around for quite some time. And within the past, like maybe 3, 4, 5 years, the same people have been having the same drama. And it's the same problematic people. It's the same problematic beauty gurus. And the same drama channels talk about the same drama. And frankly, it's exhausting. It's tiring, and we need to move on, because I hate to use this word or this phrase, but sis, the tea is stale. Excuse me. Let me tell you how you know your favorite beauty guru is probably trash. If a drama channel has made a video about your favorite beauty guru within the past week or so, that beauty guru is probably trash. I can tell you who's not trash, and that's Antonio Garza. Go check him out. Now let's move on to how you can tell if your favorite drama channel is trash. If a drama channel has called out one beauty guru for being apologetic, but defends another beauty guru who's just as problematic because they apologized, that drama channel is probably trash. Who's not trash? My Puerto Rican homie, Marcos. Let's go back, and I will try to insert names here and there when it comes to the beauty community, but as far as drama channels go, I would literally be naming so many drama channels that like it would be pointless. So just make a check. Take notes. So right now I'm strictly talking beauty gurus. If one beauty guru that's problematic calls out another beauty guru who is problematic, that does not cancel out the problematic things that this first beauty guru did. So we'll take what's relevant now. So Jeffree Star, who has a problematic past, and we will get to that, called out Thomas Halbert for being problematic. Everybody is talking about how, well, Jeffree apologized, but guess what? Jeffree is still problematic. So instead of taking Jeffree's side because he called out Thomas Halbert, this is what you do. You cancel them both. Not that hard. Just because you spray Lysol on one trash doesn't make that trash less trash. Take them both out. I mean, yeah, the Lysol sprayed trash can probably sit for a little bit longer, but at the end of the day, it still needs to be taken out. Trash is trash. I'm sorry. I mentioned this in my previous video about Manny. The best type of apology is changed behavior. And you also have to go back and think, well, what are my morals about what a good person is? Because let's say that Jeffree Star is not racist. Let's just say he's not. But what has he done in the past 10 years on social media to prove that he has changed as a person? He still goes off on people. He still calls people bad names. I understand that he's trying to cover for himself, but there are ways to talk to people without demeaning them. And I don't care if somebody called you a name first. You don't have to attack them. You don't have to attack their character, because that shows who you are as a person. So, well, no, Jeffree Star may have not said anything racist in public that we know of within the past couple years after his apology, but just look at how he still treats people on the internet. That's all I'm going to say. And just because a person has better makeup or has amazing makeup doesn't make their apology more genuine than anybody else's. I'm tired of people excusing one beauty guru and not the other. If multiple people come out about a person's problematic behavior, multiple people, then guess what? Those multiple people are probably right. And again, this is a reach. Like, I gotta stretch as far as I'm about to reach. But there's a reason why people do not come forward about problematic behaviors with people that have a lot of followers. And it's kind of the same reason as the Me Too situation. Because people will not believe them. Well, how come you didn't come out when it first happened? How come you didn't do this? How come you didn't do that? They question the person rather than questioning the problematic behavior at hand. People do not like to come forward because of the backlash. And not once, and if I'm wrong, please correct me, but not once have I heard or seen Jeffree Star ever say, do not go and attack the people that I'm talking about. He doesn't say it, which holds him accountable for the actions that his followers do. Oh, and FYI, this video is about to be all over the place because that's how my brain works. So while people in glass houses should not throw stones, just because their house is shattered doesn't make what they say any less relevant. Once again, we're going back to Thomas Halbert and Jeffree Star because that's what's relevant right now. Thomas Halbert is wrong in what he's done in the past. Jeffree Star is wrong in what he's done in the past. But just because Thomas Halbert is wrong doesn't make Jeffree Star any less wrong. And then it becomes frustrating when certain influencers put out receipts and nobody questions the authenticity. Not a single person. But somebody with less followers who literally has nothing to lose can put out a receipt and everybody will say, oh, well, it's fake. It's fake. So I'm confused. Why is theirs fake but the other person's isn't? One of my favorite quotes is when somebody shows you who they are, believe them. And I think it's hard for somebody, actually it's not hard, but it takes a lot of work for somebody who has been deemed racist in the past to show that they're not racist. And my homegirl, earfmova, she talked about how everybody always says, well, they're innocent until proven guilty. No, ma'am. You are guilty until proven innocent. So if somebody comes out as racist, believe that they are racist until they show otherwise. And an apology is not showing that they are any less racist. And I'm not going to lie, Shane Dawson duped me the house. Ask me why my makeup looks good. Guess where my eye palette came from. But the lid is NYX. But everything else, the rest of my eye, my highlight, ask me where it came from. Shane Dawson duped me the house. And I think that has a lot to do with the fact that I'm a very empathetic person. But no, ma'am, not again. I refuse. Let's talk about deflection. Because people like to deflect from the problem at hand. So because if two influencers did something wrong that were unrelated, actually, you know what? We just gonna throw out names because it has to be done. So Jeffree Star has publicly called Jackie Aina out of her name. He called her a rat, and there's accusations of him calling her a gorilla. Everybody is talking about how Jeffree Star has not publicly apologized for what he has said to Jackie. And guess what people say? Well, if Jackie would just apologize to Petty Page, when did we start talking about Petty Page? You cannot compare apples and oranges. You just can't. What Jackie and Petty Page have going on literally has nothing to do, literally has nothing to do with what Jeffree Star said about Jackie. Nothing. Were they both wrong in their situations? Absolutely. But they happened at different times. So you can't sit there and go, well, if Jackie apologized, then Jeffree would. Wait, huh? What does Jackie apologizing to Petty Page have to do with Jeffree apologizing to Jackie? None of this has nothing to do with this. Nothing. Another thing that I've noticed is people don't like when drama channels get political. I understand why, because it's uncomfortable, especially in our day and age, what's happening now. It's very uncomfortable. But these conversations need to happen. They do. And especially when racism is the topic at hand, you cannot talk about a certain person's drama without including political events or political topics. You just can't. Because 99.9% of the time, it's deeper than the surface level. Like, look how many people canceled Kat Von D because of vaccination. And that, in my eyes, like, that's kind of political, you know? And if it's not political, it's an uncomfortable topic. But so many people canceled her because of her views on vaccinations, but nobody wants to cancel people because of racism. Like, soy confused. Then you have drama channels that say, well, I've met this person, and this person is funny. This person is entertaining. This person is nice, so I don't think they're racist. Once again, apples and oranges. While racism is a terrible thing, doesn't mean that the person who is racist is terrible. Because there's probably a lot of racist people that y'all know that will laugh and kiki in your face and you think they're funny because of their personality. But that does not negate their racism. Like, you guys have to learn to divide. You have to. Just because a person is funny doesn't mean they're not racist. Like, really sit on that and just think about it. Go ahead. So you're probably thinking, Cherita, what is this video? What does this video have to do with anything? I don't know. But the question that I have to ask, and I'm pretty sure I already asked it, how can somebody who has a racist past prove they are not racist? And I mean, in my eyes, the first thing that person has to do is admit that they're racist. I've talked about this before. There was this older man who called a program that a black woman was speaking on, and he called and said, look, I'm prejudiced, and I don't want to be this way anymore. How do I fix it? And to me, that's proving something, because he went out and did every single thing that lady told him to do. I think that's a start, and I'll definitely link that video just so you guys can go and watch for yourselves. The lady told him, go to black churches. Surround yourself around black people. You know, like, do things that include people that don't look like you. And he did all that. And yes, it took time, but that's what change does. It takes time. Another question I have to pose for you. How many big drama channels are people of color? 2, 3. That would be Sanders Kennedy. That would be Petty Page. And that would be Goddamn Zoe, and he's basically famous, so that's why I included him in 2/3. But why is it that all of these smaller drama channels that are people of color, only people of color watch, but everybody expects people of color to watch non-people of color? Like, for example, do you know how many, and I'm not included in this conversation, do you know how many white people are surprised when a black person says, I've never seen an episode of Friends? Oh my God, you've never seen Friends? How could you not? Well, because I'm not represented in that show, so why would I watch it? Why would I support it? And this is off topic, but that's white privilege for you. You expect people You expect everybody to watch what you watch because it's popular to you. But that's not the case. And honestly, we need people of color to tackle some of the drama where non-people of color just don't get it. And I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this video. I know I am. And I don't care because these are my beliefs. And I'm not the only person that feels this way. So I know I'm not crazy. It's just that some people don't like when you call them out on things that are uncomfortable. And when there's a drama channel, when there's a beauty guru who says something bad about people of color, it's always the non-people of color to come to their rescue. Well, they didn't mean it. They apologized. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. You cannot say that. But nobody wants to watch people of color because they know that we gon' talk about you and we gon' put you in your place. It doesn't come from a place of hate. It comes from a place of frustration. Point blank, period. So, I talked about it earlier. Who can we go and support that are fresh and new and whatever? So, as far as drama channels go, earfmova, you guys, go subscribe to her. Just do it. She's funny. She's got great personality. And she tells it like it is. She doesn't hold back. She will tell you. Marcos, go subscribe to him. Oh, I mean, he lost a lot of subscribers because he was brutally honest about things. He was brutally honest about Jeffree Star. And a lot of people came forward, oh, well, he apologized. And I hate that excuse. He apologized. But what else has he done? And don't tell me he took a picture with the black girl, because that's just like saying, I can't be racist. I have a black friend. Try it again. And you also need to go subscribe to themadomoiselle. She's bigger because she has over 100,000 subscribers, but she talks about so much more drama than the same 5 people that we hear things from every single day. So I love her so much. Go subscribe to these people. Also, go subscribe to kswizz, Karen. Like, not only does she do drama, but her makeup looks like your fave could never. Go subscribe to her. As far as new beauty gurus, go check out my girl Shandy at primetimebeauty. Her looks are so good. She does traditional looks, and then she also does like looks. Like, she did a Black Panther look. She did a Pennywise look. You guys, like, there's so many people out there that are slept on. And I feel like a lot of it is because of what they look like. Because a lot of people say, oh, well, she doesn't look like me. Next. Oh, she looks like me. I'll click on her. Well, if you're not a person of color, and please do not come in my comments talking about, well, not all white people. I'm not talking about you. There's so many people who, just because they don't look like you, you won't click on them. And we need to fix that. Also, my girl Naysay, she actually got pretty big because she did a video using a product from Jeffree Star. And girl, I went out, got duped the house, bought the liquid frost, but she still gives great looks, like amazing looks. So go subscribe to her. And alexisbrianna, her videos, she does great makeup looks, but she doesn't just do makeup. You know, she talks about makeup brands that work for her, makeup brands that don't work for her. There's just so many other good people out there that you can give your support to who are not problematic. And we also can't forget our male beauty gurus that are people of color. Heflawless is one. And if you guys have any others, make sure you link them below. But also, like, don't forget about, like, the Zachary Campbells and the Denzel Dions, because while they may not be makeup gurus, they are still YouTube influencers who are not problematic, and they stay out of the drama, and they report things that need to be reported, and they don't sweep things under the rug. So basically what I'm trying to say is, if your favorite beauty guru or drama channel is problematic, you need to tell them that they should have just sat there and eaten their unseasoned boiled chicken. My girl Daphne told me that, and I almost peed on myself. But I'm pretty sure that's all that I have to say for today. Stop putting your energy into these problematic people, because it's exhausting. It's frustrating. Ooh! I want to give you one more analogy. I feel like the reason why people are so stuck on the same problematic influencers, it's much like saying in a bad relationship, you've given your time, your energy, your effort, your money into watching these people, and they turn out to be bad, and you're just like, you know what? It takes too much time to go find a new person. It takes too much time to go find a new relationship. So I'm just going to stick with the same people. Do yourself a favor. Let yourself free. Go fly away. Find somebody else. But anyways, I'm pretty sure that is it for today. If you guys have comments, which I'm sure you will, leave them down in the comments below. And for my final thoughts, please do not forget to be the change that you want to see in the world. Bye.